Do you feel overwhelmed by the endless advice on how to be more productive? Well, you're not alone. Today, I'm going to shed light on 5 productivity myths that could be making your life harder than needed, with some real life solutions that have genuinely helped me move forward. Stick around till the end. I have a bonus productivity myth to debunk that I think you'll really appreciate. Let's dive in. Number 1, multitasking makes you more productive. The classic productivity trap. For the longest time, I thought doing multiple things at the same time would help me accomplish more. Instead, it made me feel more scattered. Studies show that multitasking can decrease our productivity by up to 40%. Our brains are not wired enough to focus on multiple things at the same time, how much ever we wanted to. Enter single tasking. Now I focus on one task at a time, giving it all my attention, completing it, and then moving on to the next, taking breaks in between. This has helped me accomplish tasks faster and with fewer mistakes, which is a win-win. 2. Working longer hours equals to more output. This is a tough one because it is so deeply ingrained. I used to think if I get an extra hour, I can get so much more done. But in fact, the longer I worked, my productivity dropped. Research backs this up, showing that productivity decreases at work after 40 hours a week with diminishing returns. I prioritize rest and work in bursts. Now I have a daily to-do list with realistic timeframes for each task. This helps me focus on high priority tasks and allows me to disconnect without guilt. Also, don't underestimate the power of a good rest. Taking time to recharge actually helps one accomplish more in less time. 3. Being busy means being productive. I used to believe that if I am constantly busy, I must be productive. But there is a huge difference between busy work and meaningful work. Just because we are occupied doesn't mean we're working towards our actual goals. I found myself taking small, easy tasks and putting aside the important ones that truly mattered. Instead, I focus on impactful tasks. I start each day by identifying 3 top priority tasks that really make a difference. This shifted my mindset from checking off boxes to doing meaningful work. Now I ask myself, does this task bring me closer to my goals? If the answer is no, then it goes way low on my list. 4. You need to find the perfect productivity system. There are so many productivity apps and systems out there, and I used to think the perfect method could solve all the problems. But the truth is, there is no single system that could provide a magic solution. Each of us has unique needs and style, so it's important to identify what truly resonates with you. Alternatively, I've adapted my approach to what truly works for my lifestyle. I now keep it old school with a pen and paper to-do list and a simple calendar. This has helped me stay consistent and less stressed over constantly wanting to switch things up. Remember, it's not about finding the perfect system, it's about finding the tools that genuinely help you achieve your goals. 5. You need to always be productive. This I'm still struggling with and working on. We are constantly told that if you're not being productive, that means we are wasting time. But this mindset can be exhausting and can lead to burnout. Productivity is great, but it is important to rest and practice intentional downtime. I now make time for things that have no productive outcome. I read for fun and go for walks. Allowing myself to rest and recharge has increased my overall productivity. It turns out taking breaks makes me sharper and more motivated when I get back to work. And now, for my favorite parts, let's dive into the bonus myth. This one's really intriguing because it's a belief held by many successful figures. Let me show you why this might not be the golden rule that we've all been led to believe. 6. Copying the habits of highly successful people will make you successful. There is a lot of hype about adopting the routines of super successful people. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's 4 a.m. workout routines, or Elon Musk's hyper-focused, time-blocking approach to fit his work weeks, and so on. I thought if I just mirrored these techniques, I would be on fast track to success. But here's the reality. These routines work for them, and it doesn't mean it has to work for everybody. Research shows that simply copying someone's routine isn't going to guarantee success. In fact, putting successful people on a pedestal can backfire, making their lives unattainably perfect. Instead, use them as inspiration. Experiment with ideas you think might work. Adopt habits that genuinely work and leave the rest. The aim is to build a lifestyle that truly supports your goals in a sustainable way. The problem with productivity myth is that it could make you feel like a failure if you're not able to live up to it. They promote productivity for productivity's sake rather than accomplishing something that we truly care about. By shifting my focus from doing more to doing what matters, I've been able to work smarter and not harder. If you can relate to any of these myths, try the alternatives and see how they work for you. Remember, productivity is not about always working, it's about achieving your goals in a smart, sustainable fashion. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on productivity and personal growth. Leave a comment below and let me know if you have any other productivity myths that you're working on debunking. I would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, remember, you got this.